you charisma? The Chanel suit you wear, the car you drive, the way you've been taught to use your body or speak your words? Not really. Stylish or intoxicating as these things may be, they're ultimately externals, stuff put on from the outside. And as such, they offer any man or woman little more than the appearance of charisma. And like pastiche, appearances never deceive a discerning eye. Okay, so what are the real characteristics of real charisma? Where does it come from? How do you get it? And what is living with charisma all about? This is what I think. Charisma, the real McCoy, has unique qualities. Expansiveness, for instance, energy, joy, creativity. It's not only a way of being which calls forth all the powers at your disposal, from pragmatic to inspirational, from intellectual to intuitional. It's a natural way of relating to yourself, to those you work and play with, even to our planet itself. From all of these modes of being. At its core, charisma is disarmingly simple, yet immeasurably complex. Living your life with charisma is nothing more than living from a full and honest outpouring of your individuality, that spirit which is unique to you. This unique nature, which every one of us has, most of us have to discover inside ourselves. And discovering it can be a lot of fun. How? Well, in a myriad of ways, from the simple and playful to the infinitely profound. Stop for a moment. Think of the colors you like best, for instance. Think of how you choose to have your hair cut, or maybe the kind of makeup you wear or choose not to wear. Charisma is explicit in the way you think and talk and in the deep values you embody, the dreams you dream and the things you create, whether they be works of art, intellectual, or physical feats, or just your day-to-day ways of being. Charisma is also evident in the rhythms and the fluctuations of your energies. Think of how different you are on the tennis court to when you hold, say, a child in your arms, or when you produce a piece of work, or you get involved in an intellectual discussion, or you embrace a lover. In each of these circumstances, so long as you are true to yourself, you will have charisma. The originality of your spirit just shines through. Now, connecting with that spirit, your soul if you like, coming to respect it and courageously choosing to live from it, brings charisma to birth naturally. Of course, sometimes this can feel challenging. Frequently it's exciting. It can often be amazing too. You see, as your innate charisma emerges, the externals of your life, the clothes and the cars and your preferences and the way you move and how you relate to the world around you, all of these things cease to be anything that you have to think about or try to make happen. Because what happens is they unfold and develop naturally, beautifully, mysteriously, even organically from within. And they become ever more honest and potent expressions of who, at the very core of your being, you are. Whatever forms or shapes your natural charisma takes, one quality permeates every facet of it: aliveness. Then, radiant well-being arrives, together with a sense of profound respect for yourself, just as you are. Okay, what I find is the more fully you dare to allow your unique nature to shine through, the more charisma you have, and the simpler everything in your life becomes. Just as well, in the 21st century crazy world we live in, we keep being bombarded by a litany of challenges. These include things like breathing polluted air and interacting with the corrupt mainstream media that are always trying to sell us things we don't need and don't want at prices we can ill afford, as well as publishing false reports about events that are taking place in the world. All of this can feel as though it's contriving to interfere with our own process of unfolding. I suggest, therefore, that you take a decision right now not to let any of these things get in the way of discovering the essence of who you are. You see, I believe that each of us is designed to become a creator in a new world for ourselves as well as for the planet as a whole. I hope you'll join me in the process of discovering your own charisma, watching it unfold, and discovering, most importantly, who you are at the deepest level of your being. For along with all the chaos and the horror and the suffering and loss that surrounds us in our world, there's also great promise for a new way of living. I mean, look, has there ever been a more perfect moment for your charisma to come into its own, both for yourself and those you care for? Join me in exploring the power of charisma in your life and set yourself free.